Yeah, hello. Blatro later? Okay, I really shouldn't. I need to work on videos. People are still waiting on the COE video. I still have to wrap up a video for Gamescom. It's actually so bad, dude. I streamed for way too long. Do you still have the Osu candle? Do I? The Osu candle lives on. Guys, I met someone at Gamescom, and they gave me this candle, this Osu candle, and they told me, burn this candle when you set a 1K. What does it smell like? I actually don't know what it smells like. It smells like crayons. Motivational speech for someone who is trying to become like you. Who is trying to become like me? I don't know, man. I wouldn't want someone to be like me. Yeah, don't. There you go. Don't. Motivational speech. Don't. BTMC don't. LOL. Also got me a cool ass interview at COE. Zero. I was actually talking with Thomas. Thomas is the guy who interviewed you, right? Today, literally this morning, I hopped on call with him. I am now a co-author of that research paper. He put my name on there. So I'm now officially like an Osu researcher. Dude, that video is going to be a banger. That video is going to be so exciting. Chat, those of you who are out the loop, for the past actually, yeah, I think now's a good time to really spill all the beans. It's not out yet, but this is basically what I've been working on. 3 or 4 years ago, I was at TwitchCon, and I met a booth that basically does 3D design stuff, basically creating three-dimensional atmospheres for streamers to immerse themselves in. So imagine this. Imagine if this room right here wasn't real. What if this was just a backdrop, right? I can interact with it by doing stuff on my PC, but imagine this background is actually digital, right? And I just green screen myself in, right? There's a booth that did that, right? Well, I met the founder of that guy, and I told him about Osu, and he's like, wait a second. I know this guy who's a professor who may be interested in Osu, because you know Osu players are highly skilled in hand-eye coordinated inputs on a device to something digital happening on screen, right? So he connected me with this professor. I had a call with him while I was in New York City, and then we spoke about it, and he was really interested in Osu. The only problem is he wanted to explore Osu and research Osu players, but they needed funding. He needed funding from his university to make it happen. Fast forward 3 to 4 years later, I get an email from that same professor saying, yo, not only did I get the funding to make this Osu research study happen, but I also have a student who's championing the project and is basically writing their PhD on it. And I'm like, holy, that's crazy. That was around well, what was it? I'd say 4 months ago. 4 months ago. I've been basically talking with him to get him set up with doing interviews with a bunch of top players. A lot of the top players that are interviewed are probably players that you guys know of. I also helped them with explaining what is Osu, what is its community, how does it work, how does it function. If you were to create a test to challenge Osu players, what would that look like? Basically helping them through with understanding the community. And it got to the point where I basically was like, yo, COE is happening. This is the largest Osu convention. If you want to have an incredible data set of the best players, come to COE. And at first they're like, I don't think it's going to work. It'll probably be weird. The board is probably not going to approve of it. And then 1 week before COE, they were like, yo, BTMC, the board actually approved of the trip. And so then I met this student at COE. His name is Thomas, and we worked together over that week to get him more on-site interviews and stuff. He got to see all the stuff that COE does, all of the tournaments, the panels, the meetups, the mapping community, the arcades, like everything. It was awesome. So yeah, it's just really awesome because we basically have this person who's basically never interacted with the OC community, coming at it from like this like research, like educational angle, and is like basically learning about the game from the ground up. And I think that's awesome. So hopefully I will have a video once the paper is done, once we have something tangible to show. I will do a video where I like basically tell that story, except more from like a boots on the ground perspective. And like, yeah, I think that'll be dope.